What's up, y'all? It's your girl J Renee with Prison Riot Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This afternoon, we got a brother on the phone by the name of Antonio Stowe. All right, he's an author, and he wrote a very good book that I think is very beneficial. So we're going to talk to him about his story as well about his motivations. Hey, bro, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing today, J Renee?
I'm making it. I appreciate you for taking this time to interview with us.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure.
All right, for sure. So let's jump right into it. Tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay. My name is Antonio Stowe, 27 years of age. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, born and raised. And I've been in prison since I was 17 years of age for aggravated robbery. And I'm just trying to, really prevent a lot of at-risk youth from going the same route I went. So, that's my reason to walk on this path.
Okay.
Of change.
So you've been down for 10 years. So what's kept you motivated through that, especially being so young going in?
Man, just first and foremost, I got to give all, the glory to God, to my mother, Miss Antonio Stowe, my grandfather, Henry Rigsby, and an assortment of other friends and family, who's been in my corner over the course of my incarceration. Mm-hmm. And just a simple fact that I just truly, want to change and make a difference in the black communities across the country.
Okay. We're going to talk more about that, but before that, I want to talk to you about your book. So you did write a book. What got you interested in writing?
Well, it was something that I, always loved reading growing up. Mm-hmm. So coming to prison, at first I was just more into, the prison, nonsense and struggles of prison. But eventually, it was just a couple guys, who authors of urban books who was around me, who just kept telling me, hey, man, listen, man, you always got a lot to say. Man, you a bright young dude, man. I think you should write and tell your story. Mm-hmm. And they constantly kept telling me. And this one guy, he just eventually, it just sparked something in me. So I started writing my story and just, try to make my story be heard.
Okay. So what's the name of your book?
The title of my book, which is available on Amazon, Barnes Noble eBooks, the title is Going to Prison, a Teenage Boy Coming Out a Grown Man. Going to Prison, a Teenage Boy Coming Out a Grown Man.
Mm-hmm. That environment can be extremely tough for an adult. How was it, being a minor in that type of situation?
Sometimes most of the feelings get rushing back, but it was like a whirlwind. Some days it was unreal. Instead of me preparing for college and things of that nature, I was preparing to, go down the road and be around guys who've been here, forever, and some guys who may never go home. So it was something that really grew me up real fast.
Right. Do you plan on writing any other books, or do you think this will be your only one?
This part one. Part two, I'm going to do once I'm released after a few years, when I get a nice amount of experiences under my belt. I got a couple other projects I wanted to work on, but I'm definitely going to be in the author lane a lot more.
Okay. Now, you was talking about that, you want to do things as far as community is concerned. Tell us a little bit more about what you meant by that.
What I meant by that is just making my voice heard, first and foremost, being an advocate. It's a lot of young black men and women, who done went through the struggle I went through, who can relate. And I just want, to really reach out to them and touch them and uplift them and motivate them to want better and to make better decisions.
This call is originating from an Ohio correctional facility and may be recorded and monitored.
For them to make better decisions in their life. A lot of guys come home from prison and just move on with their life or forget about the struggle. And I respect that, but at the same time, when you have seen so many of your people die or come to prison, it's only right if you step up to the plate and try to help save and prevent, many as you can from coming this route.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. So speaking on that, what advice would you give to someone who is young that is about to go to prison or is in prison?
Can you repeat that question again?
I said, what advice would you give someone who is a young person that is being thrown into this adult experience of prison?
Oh, man. My advice to them would be, to first and foremost, stay strong. stay mentally strong and mentally sane. That's the first thing. Because if you lose your mind, then it's going to be kind of, hard to really get where you want to be. But I would definitely tell them stay strong once again. But also to really associate yourself with individuals who are positive, who are examples of change, people you can relate to and understand you where you came from, and individuals who are actually doing productive things and are actually preparing themselves to re-enter society.
Right.
That's the first start, your association.
Right, for sure. So, let me ask you this. Do you have anything, like any thing that you want to leave the people with? Any words?
I just want everybody, first and foremost, to stay healthy. This COVID stuff is running rapid, around the country. It's been going on for quite some time. Just stay healthy, first and foremost. But as far as, regarding my story in my book, I want people to support my book, Born in Prison, Teenage Boy Come Out of Grown Man. It's a good read, not a long book. It's a great read for young adults and average youth. And I want people to really, try to understand where I'm coming from and start reflecting on their life and looking at themselves and start making better decisions and choices.
Thanks. All right. So, how can the people get in contact with you if they want to reach out?
If they want to reach out to me, I'm available on jpay.com, MA number 630-600, MA number 630-600. You can contact me directly on there, or you can hit my Instagram, which is Free Antonio Stowe, STOWES, Free Antonio Stowe. You can get at me that way as well. And I love to hear from anybody, and I always respond back and get good feedback, and we can build. Whatever level you want to build on, I'm here.
All right, for sure.
One more thing, I just want to say shout out to all my brothers, who've been in the struggle of incarceration and feel like they left out and forgot about the other side of the mind. Continue to grow, continue to evolve, and for the ones that have been in my corner, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and I can't wait to love on y'all when I get there.